So I was in Solon today and had an extra few minutes, and I thought I'd go to that new store where they have like Amazon returns, and every day the price goes down. So today was $5 day. So we got 5 items, and I think I did pretty well. So these are for Joe's kids at school. Those are normally about $8. These are about $7 to $6 a package. They're special almond flour crackers for those people that have issues with, you know, the glutens. These are dog vitamins. There are 6 in here. I paid $5 for the box, but normally I pay about $8 for one bag from Amazon. So we're gonna switch to these, and these should last about a year because there's 90, so that's 3 months, 6 months, 1.5 years. So, well, a little less because I get into both dogs. So over 6 months. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6 months right there. No, 9 months. Then this, I bought some of this a while ago. It doesn't taste that good, but it's called Soylent. It's a meal replacement, and there's 6, I think it was like $35 normally. This is 5. This doesn't like degrade. And I think there's 16 of these in here. So if I find myself working and I don't have time to eat or don't want to make something, I could just eat this. Tastes like chalk. This may seem a little ironic, but this whole thing is full of 50 N95 masks, which I do use on occasion for working and other things. And this has the really cool relief valve, so they're easier breathing. I know so, because it says so. So I told Joe that if I had these 3 years ago, we could be millionaires, but we didn't. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $25 plus tax. So tomorrow everything's $3, and I may go back. And these are $3. Of course, the next day they're $1, so that'd be a better deal because I could get 3 for $1. But then the chances of everything being gone is higher. The very last day, which I think is Friday, they're a quarter. So I'm comfortable with what I got. They had everything that you could buy from Amazon, and it's just daunting. But these were right out front, so most of these were pretty easy. And it was packaged like this, so it was like there's no guessing or reading a label to try and figure out what the heck's inside of it, because you know how Amazon has those little tiny labels, and you're like, what the heck is this? And you're not supposed to open the boxes, though everybody I saw was opening boxes and then carefully closing them and nobody's looking at them. So yeah, there we go. So it's 8 o'clock. It's time to feed Spike his food. So he gets a little bit of diabetic kibble, a little bit of this canned stuff, because during the pandemic they kept sending me the wrong kind, substituting, and I have cases of this. So we'll put that in the microwave, heat it up. But notice his new best friend here. Every time it's time for Spike to get food, his little best friend shows up, tries to eat it for him, which doesn't go over well with Spike. He's pretty firm. He likes his food in his belly, not in the cat's belly. You ready to eat somebody else's food? Huh? Little fatty. Yeah, not this time. I think I fell in love. Just a simple Porsche. Love the tan interior. Blue gray? I'm not sure. Just gray. It's an older one. 99, I think. And she's got the right transmission. Beautiful shape. Yeah. That's perfect. That is one comfortable dog. Here they now make those for human sizes. We'll just put her some food in their bowl and walk away. Well, since Sunday, every night I've been taking those out and put them in the garage, and they're getting closer and closer to just being in the garage. Today we are supposed to be in the 80s, so I brought these out from in the garage. They're doing okay, but I think a couple of days of sunshine will help them a lot. Give them some water. I have no idea how I'm supposed to feed this on the top. If I feed it from the top, it spills all over the place. Yeah, for the most part, I think I got it a little dry there for a day or two. I'm gonna let that do what it does. Let her be. Well, there's the highway. I work over there, and we're at Floor & More today, picking up some butcher block. This is pretty. That won't fit my truck. Hopefully we're good. So this is the new reality when I try to leave work on time. I can't even cross the street. Everybody's waiting to get on the highway. So it'll take about 3 cycles. We'll finally get through. However, I did get some cool stuff today. So yeah, I got some carpet. That's good for like doing construction on, and I got a 2x4, and I got this really long pipe here. I think it's aluminum. It's very lightweight, so I'm gonna use that for the bird feeder. Just sink that into the ground about 4 feet. It's got threads on there, so yeah, very excited about that. Nothing like a little shopping at home. That's the butcher block I'm taking to the beach mirror this weekend for Dave Powell. He's gonna make kitchen island out of that. So I'm gonna go back some inside in excess. So it's my biannual go up on the roof and blow things out with the leaf blower. Enhance. So yeah, we usually have to fight with the tree. It tries to eat us. It's what it does, and it does it so well. So you can see I got a little, I think it's the leaves off the maple tree, but then I gotta come over here. See, I got a lot there. It looks like bat shit. So yeah, we'll do some blowing here. Can't stand there because that's a soft spot. Should have fixed that 5-10 years ago. Olivia was in high school, so yeah, about 10 years ago. I re-roofed this, but I should have taken all the planks off of here and put a new rafter, like one that's straight versus, so the water kind of, it doesn't collect, but it just, I don't know, it doesn't flow right. Anyhow, so god damn it. You really see the birds. I watched this about a year ago. Great. So you usually have 3 ways of getting up here. One is to put the ladder up here, avoid the electricals, and climb up, but then you gotta swing around and go backwards. The other one is to put it over here, but that never works well because you got the tilt. The current one is I'm doing is right there. It's a shorter ladder, so it's easier to move and shorter height to fall. I got most of this stuff done. I need to come up here with, put some anti-fungi stuff on here. A little frustrated up here because, of course, you can never get all the shit out. So I blow it and then it comes back down again. That's fine. I put those up a couple years ago. Seemed to work. Very not happy about that. That crusty stuff isn't supposed to be there. We paid extra for 3-dimensional shingles. You're supposed to not have crusties on them, but you can see a lot of crusties. Enhance. Crusty mode. Crusty mode. Green shed. So yeah, it's all because of the tree. You should do the right thing. Just cut the tree down. Yeah. No. So I turned the amp off. no hum. Not sure if you can hear that. Turn the amp on. A little bit of hum. So I turn the new receiver on. There's a little bit of hiss. And I haven't found the source yet, but what I can tell you is the new receiver makes the exact same problems. So something is creating this. I've turned off large amounts of things and everything but the stereo, and that didn't always fix it. I have a feeling that I might have a bad LED light because I turned the lights on in here, of which those are new and those are old. No change. Might be the refrigerator, but I've noticed sometimes there's more hiss. Well, in the meantime, I'm going to put a ferrite bead around every cable, because it could also be the cables. So basically this is an iron bead that reduces noise. It goes around the cable. So I've got a couple of cables back here, just a few, just a couple. So I only have to worry about inputs, like that one right there. Don't have to worry about speakers. They don't tend to have this problem in that one. The power conditioner did absolutely no difference. Looks pretty. And I know it's high end because it says high end. So we're going to go put some coils on. I don't think it's going to make a difference. I'm going to do the HDMI. There's 18 there, but they're different sizes. This one's a beastly one. You wrap the power cord around this or something. Yeah, we won't be using that one. So yeah, I think the indoors TV room is going to get a Marantz upgrade. I'm not sure. I'm going to check tomorrow and see what the return window was on this. It's a $2,000 receiver. I paid $1,000 because it's a refurbished one, meaning somebody bought it, they didn't like it, they sent it back for whatever reason. It, with the exception of not having digital FM, which isn't really a requirement, just kind of nice to have, which that one did, and a lot of receivers don't now have. I don't know why. It can't be that expensive. Maybe it is. It does everything I need. It is faster. It is a better version. I think it's a better DSP, but the other one probably has a better amplifier in it. I don't know. I do like the interface, but is it $1,000 better? No. So yeah, I'm gonna go wire those up. Getting a stack of wood. That's all stained and polyurethaned, and I got more over here behind the stereo receiver. I want to move these to the basement. Still know what's going on with the chairs. We're giving the table away with the chairs, but the person can't come until the snow stops, which seems to be now. Haven't seen any snow in a couple weeks, probably a month. And then these are the last of the boards that I dug out. I got to put 2 more coats of stain on these 3. And then I'm going to let these sit over the weekend and dry. Then I'm going to polyurethane all of these. This one needs 1 more coat of polyurethane, but I'll put 3 coats on there. Why don't I just get this shit out of here? I can't move. I'm slowly going through these. Yes, that's hideous and horrible, and it's really shitty foam. But in the meantime, I'm kind of just staining this. I don't know if you can tell there, it's a little darker. So I got to put another coat on there. I bought some cherry polyurethane stain. It's amazing how expensive this stuff is, which is why I go to garage sales to buy stuff. This was $9, this little can. I go to a garage sale and usually buy something like that for $1. So I'm gonna have to keep my eyes out. This one's completely unopened, and this is brand new because the one I had kept drying out and it was more of a paste. I like this for projects, but I don't have enough of that. And this wipes on really thin. It is good stuff. This is the old can that I think is almost done. We'll finish that out tonight. But yeah, that is a lot of fun. So that's my goal for tonight. Don't know why this showed up so dark in the area. I put the sealer on it, This one looks better. This one's still kind of, let the sealer go. Apparently I learned the hard way. If you seal tonight and then stain tomorrow, the sealer doesn't take. Like, it has a window of like, you're supposed to wait at least 30 minutes, but not 24 hours. So that's neat. So that seemed to make no bit of a difference. I don't know if you can hear that. I can. Then we'll turn the amp on. Just hear the hum now. So maybe that is good. I gotta wait for the amp to click on. So maybe that is a little better. I don't know. Maybe this light's making it worse. I gotta get serious about this, because right now if I just sit here, all I hear is hum and no music. Wow. Look at this controller. She's got a whistle, direction, speed, voltages. That's quite a beast.
I had like 2 every 9.
Really high value.
Because whenever we
I know what gauge this is. Probably 27 gauge. Smoke this.
we had a guy in here telling us that he's
I should probably buy this. I mean, Chuck Berry, Bill Haley in the Commons, Eddie Cochran, Fats Domino, 1957. That was Cleveland, that'd be a no-brainer. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Not the world's biggest Beatle fans, they had their place. Comment below. So I'm in an estate sale in Cleveland Heights. They called this the attic, but it's the 3rd floor. The attic's still up there. So a big ass bedroom in here. Full bath. Closet. I don't think I'm supposed to be up here. Let the sign say, come up. And then I do not open. I don't know what that does. Another closet. Another bedroom. And this is bigger than what I grew up with. Swimming pool. So there's the attic. So let's see if we can get out of here. So cool stairs. So this goes to the 2nd floor. I got this cute landing. Another bathroom. Another closet. I gotta get out of here. I got a meeting. And then, yeah, you just keep going down. And we're on the 1st floor. I like that. That's cool. This is another set of stairs over there. Oh, we're in the basement. It's pretty cool. I like the widow's walkway on the top. It's different. It's neat. So this is South Woodland in Cleveland Heights, and it's one of the prettier sections of Cleveland. It's a house built in the 20s and 30s, and you know, you can drive down here, and these houses haven't changed on the outside. They're just, this could be 1929, except I'd be driving a Model A, maybe a Model T, but the houses are still the same. So I'm going to be gone all weekend. So there's a sale in Chill 306. So I stopped there. It's a big church, and picked up some Adidas pants and some New Balances. I like chambray shirts, especially if it gets warm. This is a nice J. Crew one. Then I got another flannel, because you can never have too many flannels. She's a LL and a Bean. And a Harry's. I already have a Harry's, but yeah, needed some more of these, and for $1, those are worth it. This is a good travel thing too. I could travel with that. That'd be handy. Some CDs. Joe likes these Grammy CDs. This one I haven't seen. This one's got a lot of old songs on it. Ultimate Air Supply, uncommon. And then Excess Switch, which I think, might I have a copy? I'm not sure. They were $5 for $4, I think. So, and then the fifth one is upstairs. It's Edie Brickell and Steve Martin. It's a really good one. I'm not sure why, but I bought another squeeze box. I think I'm going to put this upstairs in the garage. Then got these nice pants. They're little beans, classic fit. So I need another pair of just classic ones. And then these are Columbia hiking pants, but they got the zip offs. So I have a pair of zip offs, but the zip bottoms got losted. So yeah, so that was kind of fun. And then I went to an estate sale. Well, actually, the estate sale is where I bought this, and I bought a Telluride CD that probably nobody's, including myself, ever listened to, but you got to get it because you're collecting them. But so tonight I got to pack up, taking chainsaws, hiking clothes, etc. I'll be there Saturday, Sunday, and part of Monday. So I haven't been there in a while for a 3-day. Usually just come down Saturday and leave Sunday. Okay, I think I mostly packed stuff for electronics. So we've got the butcher block for Dave. I got the extra sawhorse I'm donating. I got my raincoat I'm going to leave down there. It's one of those wax cotton ones. I got 2, so I don't need 2. I've got a drill driver, a drill, a circular saw, 4 extra batteries for this guy, the M18 chainsaw. I got the 50cc chainsaw. She likes to leak the oil. Then I got my helper, really? Chaps, hearing protection gloves, chainsaw oil, shoes, outdoor, goddamn it's dirty and wet and yucky boots. These are nice. I got these for $3. They're really high quality. They're Carolina. And they got these little fringes on there, which makes everything work better. What is in there? A spider? I don't know. Anyhow, they'll come dirtier or cleaner on the way back. If it's all wet, it's gonna be clean probably. I got my clothes, jeans, t-shirts, a pair of shorts, socks, underwear. Gotta wear the underwear. I've got sharpening supplies, oil. I got a couple cans of the go-go juice because I need to make some more go-go juice. I think that's new go-go juice. Yeah, it feels new. If not, we can get more because I got some really old gas. What the hell is that? Dojo. I got the cat in there too. So I'm gonna go check my list. I think all I need now is my electronics. So I need my Bluetooth headset, my iPad with movies pre-downloaded because I get bored, my ebook reader, Kindle, what else? Cell phone, some charger-lating stuff, extra battery charger, and yeah, that should do it. You know, the essentials for the 2-day trip. Well, it's 6:30 in the morning Saturday, and off I go. It's raining up here. It shouldn't be raining down in southern Ohio. Gotta get me some gas. Ain't got no gas. So yeah, everybody's asleep it looks like. It's amazing how much brighter the phone makes it, because it is not this bright. Maybe I'm that dull. I'm not sure. So it goes the next 3 hours. Well, watching this power plant grow for years, it's certainly getting bigger. I wonder if it's actually in operation. Doesn't look like it. That's right, just pull in front of me, ass hat. Which is kind of funny, because how do you put a hat on an ass? Maybe he just wears it, I don't know. Rest stop is full. Something's going. So my understanding is that something like that can spin up fairly quickly, like a coal one, and adapt to the load, which is a good thing. Kind of like the steel industry, where in the U.S. we had coal-fired ones that take like a week to start up and a week to shut down. whereas electric ones could start up in matter hours. So, kind of cool. So, I was just rifling through the CDs there, and I found this CD that I think I bought in college. It's got some eclectic songs, but I like this song. Let's see if I can
got the wife and the kid in the car with the
start that over.
I can't talk right now. I got the wife and the kid in the car with the poodle. I hate that damn dog.
I don't know why. It resonates with me. I don't have a poodle. So we're already at the rental. My father came at 10 o'clock. We're supposed to meet at 10:30, so I guess that went to plan. They already loaded it. It's a big boy. They got some new tools. I like that tool right there. It's all bulldozer. Holy trencher. That thing's huge. Then this used to be called Bedrock Rental. I know so because it says so, but it's out to Sunbelt. So, and I love this. This might have been a previous video. For those younger people, this is the car from the Flintstones, a comic. I made a cartoon in the 60s and 70s. So if you ever hear a reference of Flintstoning it, they're referring to that. The brakes are manual. You just put your feet down. So yeah, highly recommend watch that TV show. I love that. They got security. You don't fuck with that. Look at the size of this goddamn thing. It's like 6 feet tall. Ditch witch. It's like a ditch master. I don't know what to call that. I think that's nice toys here. Crunchulator. Telehandler. Look at the size on this. Oh yeah. Oh, I could do some damage with one of them. One of them. They got the toys. I still can't believe this. I mean, it articulates there. So, 6 feet? I don't know. It's impressive. So yeah, this beast works well. Cleared all that area. We've just been clearing. Of course, this is the aftermath, but this is all bramble like that. All that was over there. You can see just pieces of it. Where do you want it? It's really muddy here. In fact, there were flood warning signs earlier. I got Dave behind the wheel here. Big ditch right there. You get an idea how much fun it is. So I just got to keep going for another 3/4 of a mile, half a mile, right up the sides there. But you can definitely tell where I stopped. Well, we looked at these trees last year and said these things are probably going to fall, and apparently they did fall. Maybe in the fall, maybe in the winter. I don't know. So I could like cut over those. So I'm going to go back and get the chainsaws, and this one will be fun to cut. Just got off here. Looks like you got some sort of stream here. Interesting. It's a lot wetter than I've ever seen it. Then we'll just kind of cuddlate that and clean this up. There's another tree down yonder, but it's not as bad as that. So yeah, it's not supposed to rain today. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so we're going to do all the indoor activities. Those activities including change the oil and the transmission fluid on the ATV, and he's got himself a list. He wants to do some digital works, maybe move the batteries, the chargers and stuff into the cabin. Looks like the multicolored roof is still intact. Yeah. That was 2 summers ago. So we're gonna go fire up the bad boy. Hopefully she starts. Looks like some sort of chainsaw massacre out back kind of ghetto shit. So this should be interesting. They should stay out for about 10 feet. So I made a path back to the pond. The top looked like that, and cleared all that around to the tree that needs to be cuddlated over there. So I'm gonna come back with the chainsaw, but yeah, it was pretty much all that. So that was an effort. We got a Bieber issue. Justin Bieber, I don't know. He just going to town. It's like, he's just, you know, you never hear him with the axe, but he's been out here. Hear him change his mind. It's like, what the fuck? That's wasted effort, Bieber. So there is a Bieber house. Let's see if we can zoom in on it. Right over there is the Bieber house, we think. Haven't been over there yet. Dave's down in the pasture. I don't know where he's going. Thought he was coming back this way, but apparently he's blazing a trail that way. Okay, so yeah, that was a good sound. I'm just gonna leave a mark. So I'm gonna go back and get the four-wheeler and get some gas, because it only had about that much of gas, and it started with that much of gas. This much of that. So I expect it to die anytime soon. I'll know because I'll hear the sound stop. Well, I let him loose. This is his first time riding. It's not going very fast. And he's got all day to get back there. So I'm gonna keep on going with this and clean the sides up here. He had to get some gas since he was a little low. Yeah, we'll do a video going up the hill. So obviously I cleared all this. This will do that. Ourselves a little bit of a stream going here. You can usually see running water, so that's good. Slippage. Got in the all-wheel drive. Supposed to pick that up. So yeah, kind of thought that tree would be down. That was the one I thought would fall down. She's got bark missing issues. I'm sure next year. That one might take a few minutes to clear. That's a big one. It's gonna be more. Fuck. I'm gonna leave that there. He says it's going back and it's full of water. I don't want to get water all over my stuff. Whoops. I guess you gotta put her in gear. So Echoralis Fortis goes. 2 hands on the wheels at all time. Duck. Bushy. Need to come back and hit this side here. I've only done 2 passes here. You can definitely see where I cut over here. Need a little bit of offside action over here. Then around this tree. That tree jumps out of nowhere at night. Cleared that up there. All kind of animal. So the local forestry agriculture people came through and they cut little willow tree samplings, so that they're planting them along the stream bed over there and other places along, not just our property but others. But pretty sure that was the beaver. No sign of the beaver yet, but beaver seems to be knocking a lot of this crap down. I mean, look at, it just gnawed these things. It's like, get a chainsaw. There's another one. So according to the wildlife people, they may just like hide out here in the winter. I mean, I actually be there right now. I assume that they got an escape hatch here. So, but we haven't seen any of them. I'm gonna let them be. Yeah, that's what they cut. Examples, but what a mess. Glad we got this done. So this is like a third clear. I don't want to mess with them. If I was inspired, I would go back over here, but most of it's pretty good now. You got the big areas, and maybe the beavers will come back and take care of it. I mean, they did a nice job of cleaning this out. I don't know where they went off with that. How do they move? I don't know. Beaver power, I guess. I'd really like to see some. I should Google that. Watch it on the FaceTime. That's a beaver. There's some more beavers. And they cut their own logs. I guess that kind of answers the question how they move them. Well, they cut them into shorter pieces, I guess. And gnawing on there. Wish my teeth grew forever. Okie dokie. Well, we're gonna go back. So we're gonna do an oil change of this. I gotta heat up the oil, but you can see there's the Federal Creek, and there's some big holes here. So we wanna avoid. You can't really, just don't have enough power to jump over that. So water comes off the hill and collects over there and over here. But this whole area, you can tell by the way the grass is, was flooded not too long ago. I mean, you can see the stuff in the trees. So yeah, so we're just gonna go back up the hill there. Dave cut a path through here one way yesterday, and so we're just gonna follow that. Pack down the grass a little more here. This has always been wooded in this area. And you can see the cars go by there. So yeah, definitely she got flooded. Kind of like that antebellum kind of swampy land over there. So yeah, I got the old bolt out. I think somebody swapped on the bolt because there's no way you need 2 inches of thread inside there. I kept unscrewing, like nothing came out. Then all of a sudden, I'm like, at this point, I'll just keep unscrewing it. So yeah, I did. Now I got to get the oil fill tray out. So you can kind of see her there. You're kind of bound by this space. You just basically have this window, and I don't have the right tool for this. This is, so basically slide a socket over here, and you just have enough wrench or socket just go. So we're gonna do the right thing. No, that's not the right thing. We're gonna take this universal oil fill tray remover kit, screwdriver. We're gonna put it in here. We're gonna take this fine applicator and pound it through enough that we can twist it a 1/4, like a 32nd of a turn, just enough so that we can just, because my bits are not big enough and I can't get in there I can only get about that far around. So yeah, the great thing about this is once you use the universal removal TIG, you're done. There's no coming back. That fill tray has to come out. So yeah, here we goes nothing. Okay, now enhance. We have the universal tool in place, so we just kind of gingerly slide around here and just kind of grab on her, and where'd she go? And then you can see she's dirty. So that worked actually fairly well. Fortunately, as I thought, it was just enough to get it loosened up, and then we I wonder if our bucket's in such a good position that we can capture that. Yeah, she is. So okay, score 1 Chris, score Yamaha feature 0. There she is. Well, I was thinking I'd cut down part of this, but this is 2 feet. Look, it was 2 trees. So how often do you see that happen? It's been down for a while, but I guess I can clean some of those branches up there, but I don't think she's up to this. That's a big fucking hickory tree. This is big enough that maybe a logger should come get this. I don't know. She's a beast. There's 2 of them. Huh. One really stupid thought comes to mind. I'll just walk right up there and just start chopping the branches off. I could take that branch off, chop, chop, chop. Of course, at some point, the whole thing will come down, and that's a good 15 feet, but I can at least do that one. That'd be fun. That's a great thought. It's not like it's flat like that, though. It's a roundish. But it's doable, at least once. No, it's a bad idea. So we're gonna do the right thing. We're just gonna walk this one. She's only about 6-10 feet up. Just start, chop, 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 chop. This one, no. She goes yonder. But I could live off of a fall off here. Plus, I think there's a branch holding up there. Just kind of twist. Just got to run with it. It's big. I mean, my foot's a foot, so it's a good 2 feet across. Well, so I cut those, cut this, cut that, cut those up, cut those, cut those, cut that one off. So the only real one I can do is this one here. I'm not sure there's a huge value added. I think I'm gonna cut that right off there. But most of these trees they're done for. Like, I don't think that's coming back. I really, yeah. So really, I think that log though, that's a good 20-foot log. There's some good wood in there. So I don't know how you get it out. I think you would have to drag it out from here. I've always had a theory that some horses, some chains, and some Amish people could just log this to heart's content. I think somebody who's really willing could get into that one, but how do you get it out? That's the problem. That's kind of why I wanted a barn over there. I don't know, a little barn like maybe that size barn. The big barn's right next to it. It's 2D now. It used to be 3D. So okay, so chop late, maybe that. Got my chainsaw stuck, so I had to get, the backup chainsaw. And the saw I used to get the other saw out. So that went well. But it's been mostly standing room only, so that's good. Yeah, she's still pretty sturdy. It's a good time to talk about chainsaw safety. Use really good gloves like those. Appropriate, Kelvar pants. Make sure you're on a firm platform and know where your cut's gonna fall. Like this one, I know it's gonna fall down because it's got this big piece of wood sitting on it. So sometimes you're cutting and it closes up, so the top gets in, it sticks the chainsaw together. That's what happened over there with this. But in this case, because there's lots of weight over there, and you can tell it's perfectly balanced. This is what you want. So I'm going to cut this one first, and then we'll cut that one next. Maybe we'll cut that one, but yeah, safety first. Let me put my perfectly good gloves on. Well, I'm done. I did do a couple passes here with the lawnmower, but this is, again, I wish I did it before, but I assure you, it did not look as clean as this. You could drive right through. You could take your sports car and not get scratched. There's a couple areas down here there's still 12, 10 feet across there. And that's not a pricker bush. So, and by cutting the grass, it should hopefully dry out. You can kind of tell there's been a little bit of slippage over the last couple of years here. This is where my nephews got stuck in their four-wheel drive truck, and I noticed when they went forward that the wheels weren't engaged on the front. So we went click, click, and they went right up the hill. So yeah, that was like fighting. Kind of one of those, you got the toys, but you don't know how to use them moments. So we're gonna pack up and get the fuck out of here. So for various reasons, I'm in downtown Philadelphia. And never been here, but the houses are pretty nice. There's a big Dutch-looking like house. I like that one right there. There's some pretty fancy ones coming up here. I really like this white one. She's a big one. And she's historical. And then this one caught my eye going by. Pretty fancy. can see, I saw this one as well. I don't know if this is an apartment building or what.